and welcome to MyCodeTips. Okay, in today's video we'll discuss about inheritance in Objective-C. Inheritance in Objective-C. Objective-C is a class-based. Actually, it follows class-based protocol, class-based structures, not structural based or struct-based structures or protocol-based. Objective-C strictly follows. It's a class-based, just opposite to the Swift. Swift follows the protocol-based, where it's Objective-C follows class-based. If it follows class-based, then it has some basic properties of OOPs is also follows, and among that properties, one is inheritance. Inheritance basically, if you are defining one class, one base class, and you are declaring some properties or data members, and you want to inherit that properties other than declaring in the derived class, in your derived class. Okay, so that is the basic concept of inheritance. Means you are carry forwarding some properties from one class to another class, which is a derived class. So this is the actual structure of Objective-C. You are this is your base class or parent class, and this is your child class. So just like in general traditional wise, if I say that if in a traditional way, you are carrying you are the authorized person which is inherited some properties from your parents, or you are actually taking care of your parents' properties. You can use it, you can sell it, you can rent it, whatever. That is depends on you, but you are the authorized person. That is you, and this is your parent. Whatever properties your parent have, like land property, house properties, or something, etc. Whatever. So this is basically you are taking care of that properties in your authorization, or in your authorization areas. So if I say that if there is a parent class and otherwise the derived class, so whatever properties you have in parent class, you can inherit that properties along with your new properties. So that is the basically of derived class. This is the whole picture. That is a complete nothing about the, it's a structure where one thing is you are defined all the properties or members in your base classes, where in derived class you can utilize that properties or data members in derived classes. Actually, in another way you can say Objective-C does not follow multiple inheritance. I think so, but I will check the documentation of Apple. Is it follows the multiple inheritance or not. I will paste a documentation, or if there is any documental proof, I will attach that one. Okay. So in Objective-C class, as I say that this one is your base class, that is a person having having data members or properties like person name and age, and this is the methods in parent in the base class. Okay. So in another class, in suppose employee, I have inherit the class, or extend the class of person along with another parameters, or another attributes, that is employee education. So basically employee has three attributes now: person name, person age, and education. Look at this. Here I am only declared employee education, not I am not redefining any person name or education. Since I have already inherit the properties from a person, then I don't need to declare those properties repeatedly. Okay. So these are the methods. If I say that in the implementation point of view, only name properties, age properties are on printing method of this one, and I in the extended or derived classes I have declared name, age, or education. Education why? Because I have already defined another parameter, attribute, that is employee education. That's why I added education. This one, employee education. Okay. So in the implementation, or if I want to access that employee's information or person's information, if I want to access the person's information, then what we will do? Obviously I will allocate and initialize the object section. I will create an object of person, then I will call the print. What will print? It will print the base class print method. This will print name and age. Okay. But in the derived class, what will print? Name, age, along with education. This will name, age, and education. Since I have inherited few properties. Inherit means I am taking some properties, some data members from my parent classes. So I have now three data members or three properties need to initialize, or I can say that I have three properties, and I can at any stage I can use any of them, or three of them, all of them at a time. That depends on the implementation part. In this structure, what will print? All the information. Since this one is the education part is implemented only in child class, whereas the base class have defined other two. So if I say that these properties, if there is a proper parent, there are properties in parent class, and there is a properties on child class, then parent properties becomes part of the child class. Okay.